you know you love the classic strawberry shortcake ice cream bar. Well, today we'll be recreating those in the form of a cookie with a twist. Instead of cookie dough, we'll be using cake mix. For the cookie dough, like I said earlier, we will be using cake mix. For this specific cookie, it's gonna be the strawberry cake mix, but in the future, any cake mix for this type of cookie, 2 eggs and 1/3 cup oil. For the cream cheese frosting, it's, oh my God, I forgot the butter. Please hold. For the frosting, we will be using 4 ounces of cream cheese, a 1/4 cup, half a stick of butter, and 1.5 to 2 cups of powdered sugar, depending on how sweet you like it. For the crumble on top, we will be using 4 tablespoons of butter, split into 2, so we have 2 and 2 tablespoons. We will be using half a packet of strawberry jello and half a packet of vanilla pudding. All right, so before we even start baking, we're gonna set the oven to 350 degrees. For the cookies, we're gonna need a medium bowl. We're going to insert the contents of the strawberry cake mix into the bowl. All right, we add our 1/3 cup of oil. And then for the eggs, I'm gonna open my garbage so I don't get yolk everywhere. We're gonna crack 2 eggs into the center. Nice. I forgot a spoon. All right, now we are going to mix in the liquid ingredients to the dry cake mix until fully incorporated. All right, we have our dough here. I'm gonna put this in the refrigerator for about 15 to 20 minutes. That way when we're ready to shape them, they keep their form. All right, for the next step, we're gonna be working on the cream cheese frosting. New camera angle, I wanted you to be able to see this step as I do it. For this step, you will need a spatula to scrape the walls to get the excess cream cheese and butter off. You also need a knife to cut the cream cheese in half. All right, so you add the cream cheese, you add the half a stick of butter, and then we are going to put my attachment on. And you're gonna start mixing it for a little bit, just until they start to get fully incorporated. I forgot to stir in the beginning of the video. You need vanilla extract. So we'll be adding a little bit of that. But yeah, you have to add a little bit at a time. And because if you do it too much, then it won't get fully incorporated and it'll just be clumpy. That was me, Skeeter, that was me, Skeeter. That was me. Look what I've done. All right, now that it's done mixing, I'm gonna put the entire bowl straight into the fridge, kind of like the cookie dough, just so it can get back its shape and cool off for a bit. Now we're gonna be working on the crumble that goes on top of the cookie. So I did forget to mention, you need flour. You need a 1/2 cup total. You're gonna need a 1/4 cup for each flavor. So we have our 1/4 cup. I also use rubber gloves for this step just because you have to like use your hands to like mush it, and I don't like the feeling of that. So we'll be using gloves. We're going to add 1/4 cup of flour. 1/4 cup of flour to this mixture, and a 1/4 cup of flour to the pudding. Then we're gonna add our butter. And oh my God, you're not even seeing this. I'm so sorry. We added our butter, and now we're gonna add our butter. All right, so I only used these little bowls for aesthetics. You will need bigger bowls. Trust. We have our bowls. All right, we're going to pour these mixtures into the bigger bowls. Mush. So you kind of have a like blob, I guess. It's all over my. This is why we wear gloves. This is so gross. I couldn't. Okay. All right, now for the white. And now we're gonna take our white mixture soften our cake mixture. That's gonna flatten it. We'll put these in the oven for about 5 to 10 minutes. I know it's a very wide range, but like I said, this one will cook a lot faster than this one. So I'll check on this one in 5 minutes and then see her progress. All right, now that we have all the parts fully mixed, you will want a clear surface for this next part. We are going to be rolling the cookie dough into balls and putting them on a sheet. Okay, so I literally took a break to go to the grocery store, and there are literally cop cars outside my work. And a lot happened between last cut and this cut, but those are my, let me show you actually, what am I doing? This is what it looks like right now. All right, now for the cookies. All right, we're gonna pretend that this was lined with parchment paper the entire time. So now we're gonna take our scooper, scoop up a little bit of dough, and we're gonna roll. Don't mind the baby crying. It's bedtime. Now I'm gonna fill this entire sheet, we'll be right back. We have our cookies, we're gonna put them in the oven for about 10 to 15 minutes, checking on them to make sure they're not burning. All right. So we're going to be taking our crumble and we're going to be putting it in one bowl, and we're just going to be mashing it, mixing it, breaking it until it's all crumbled. All right, this is all the crumble I have. It doesn't look like much, but trust me, a little goes a long way with these cookies. We're going to scoop the cream cheese frosting, my fingers are stuck, into the bag. I'm making this look a lot harder than it actually is. We have our cream cheese in our bag, and so now we're gonna cut a hole on the corner so the cream cheese can come out. Now for my favorite part, decorating. You're just gonna squeeze the bag and pipe it on. Look how cute! All right, I have half of them frosted. Just for the sake of the video, I'm not gonna frost all of them. We're now gonna take our crumble and we're just gonna sprinkle some on top. Don't want the baby crying. Like I said, bedtime. All right, we're just gonna sprinkle on some. All right, here is the final product. So cute. All right, today I taught you guys how to make these strawberry shortcake cookies. I taught you how to make the dough, the frosting, and the topping for them. I hope you guys give this recipe a try. They are amazing. I will be bringing them in for class, do not worry. Yeah, I really hope you guys enjoy these. Literally never gets old.